Hello students, welcome to our channel PrepWindow Learning. So now I am going to explain the data interpretation questions that we have included in our first IBPS clerical prelims mock test, IBPS prelims mock test 01. So for remaining questions and their explanations, please see the description below. And now let us see the data interpretation questions and their solutions. So this is the data interpretation question that we have asked. So first, pause video for a few seconds and analyze the table. So the table says uh, it's the table shows the machines manufactured and sold by 5 companies A, B, C, D, and E during the years 2002 and 2003. So across, 5 companies across 2 years, 2002 and 2003. So machines manufactured and sold, 2 companies and 2 years, 2002 and 2003. Now let us move on to the question directly. First question: what percentage of the machines manufactured by company C in the year 2002 remained unsold? So it is a percentage question. In data interpretation, usually you will have more percentage questions, so you have to be very thorough with your basics. So in percentage questions, every percentage question is of the form numerator divided by denominator into 100. Every percentage question is of this form. Your job is to determine which is the numerator and which is the denominator. So if you have done that, so if you are able to identify it faster, your job becomes very easy. Now let us see in this question which is the numerator and which is the denominator. Questions involving like this. For example, x is what percentage of y, or what percentage of y is x. Questions like that. Of becomes the keyword. The number which comes after of is your denominator. So here look for that keyword of. What percentage of the machines manufactured by company C in the year 2002 becomes your denominator. Machines manufactured by company C in the year 2002 becomes your numerator. So that you'll get from the table. So it is 105. So 105 becomes your denominator. Write it. After that, you have to look for your numerator. That is what percentage of the machines manufactured by company C in the year 2002 remained unsold. So 2002 105 machines have been manufactured by company C. Out of 105, 84 have been sold. So that means remaining have been unsold. So unsold are manufactured minus sold. So 105 minus 84. 105 minus 84 will give you 16 plus 5, that is 21. So 21 divided by 105 into 100. So x is what percentage of y means x divided by y into 100. Number which comes after of becomes your denominator. So other number becomes your numerator. Same here. After of machines manufactured by company C, that becomes your denominator, and your numerator is unsold. Now you have to simplify this. Don't try to cancel the denominator and numerator with some numbers. So here if you look, 21 and 105, these numbers are very easy. 21 and 105 you can cancel, but I'm not going to teach that method. I'm going to tell one universal method. If numbers are not divisible by certain numbers, here 21 and 105, of course they are divisible. 105 can be divisible by 21, but I'm going to tell one easy method for you, a universal method for you. So in that method you need to consider denominator of your percentage fraction as 100%. So you have to consider denominator 105 as your 100%. Look at 21. Your 100% is 105. Now what is 10% of your denominator? 10% of your denominator. So to finding out 10%, you just need to put 1 point here. So 10% of the denominator is 10.5. Now you look at your numerator. Is your numerator more than 10.5? Yes, it is more than 10.5. That means your answer is more than 10%. Now, once if you calculate a 10%, it is easy to calculate 20%. 20% is double of 10%. So 20% is double of 10.5, that is 21. Now see whether your numerator is more or less than 21. Now see your numerator exactly 21. That means your answer is 20%. Your answer is 20%. That is option B. That is option B. So this is a universal method I am teaching. So instead of that, you could have done like this: 21 divided by 105 into 100. This works for this particular question because numbers are easy. But if the numbers are not easy, you should go for this universal method. 21 ones are and 21 fives are 105. 100 divided by 5. 5 ones are 5 20s. So your answer is 20. So you can go for any method which is useful for you based on a particular question. But I suggest you to try this universal method that can be applied to each and every question, irrespective of the numbers which appear. So we'll move to the next question now. So read the question. So the question says, machines manufactured by company A in the year 2002 is what percentage of the machines sold by company E in the year 2003? So again this question is percentage question. Percentage question. As I said earlier, it should be numerator by denominator into 100. Now X is what percentage of Y? So of becomes the keyword here. So number which comes after of is your denominator. Machines sold by company E in the year 2003. Look at the table, company E and 2003 and manufactured column. Sorry, machines sold by company, sold column. So in sold column it shows that 367. So it is 367. 367 is your denominator. So 367 into 100. Now numerator is company A, machines manufactured by company A in the year 2002. So 2002 machines manufactured by company A is 122. So 122 is your numerator. 122 divided by 367 into 100. As I said earlier, we'll see our universal method. Take denominator as your 100%. Denominator of the fraction is 367. 367 as your 100%. Now what is 10% of 367? 10% of 367 is, as I said earlier, you need to put 1 point here. So it is 36.7. 10% is 36.7. Now your numerator is very well above 36.7. So your answer is above 10%. Now 20% of the denominator is double of 36.7. It could be around 36 double is 72. 36 double is 72. So I would say it is 73 point something. Or else we can take for the time being denominator as only 36. 10% of denominator is 36. So 20% becomes 72. 30% will be 3 times of 10%, that will be 108. 3 into 36, 108 approximately I am telling. Now 40% will be your, now 30% is below the 122 numerator. So your answer is definitely more than 30%. Now see 40%. 40% of the denominator is 108 plus 36 is 144. So now answer 144 is definitely more than 122. So 122 is less than 144, but 122 is more than 108. That means your answer should lie between 30% and 40%. So your answer should lie between 30% and 40%. You have only one option, that is 33 1 by 3%. So your answer is option A. So students, see how this universal method works for each and every question. If the numbers are not divisible by any easy number, see here 122 and 367 are not divisible by easy number, but with our universal method of taking percentage of the denominator, it becomes very easy for us to calculate. Yes, so that is second question. Now we'll move to the third question. So third question says, again it is a percentage question. Machines manufactured by company B in the year 2003 is what percentage less than? Identify this word, students. Less than. Less than is a very key word. Percentage less than the machines manufactured by company C in the year 2002. One more short technique I am going to tell you. Students, suppose if you have a question like this, X is what percentage less than or more than? Less than or more than Y. X is what percentage less than or more than Y. So as I said earlier, percentage question you will be having numerator and denominator into 100 into 100. So your numerator will be difference between X and Y. X and Y difference, and your denominator always will be Y, the number which comes after than. After than will be your denominator Y. So numerator will always be the difference between these two. Keep note of this. So we'll move to the question now. Sorry. The question says, machines manufactured by company B in the year 2003. So see what is that value. B in 2003 manufactured is 219. Is 219. Sorry, it is 2003. Sorry, machines manufactured by company B in year 2003. So it is 60. It is this value 60. So 60 is what percentage less than machines manufactured by company C in the year 2002. C in the year 2002 is 105. 105. So two values are 60 and 105. 60 and 105. 60 and 105. Now you should find the difference between these two values, greater number minus smaller number, that is 45 is your numerator, divided by denominator. Denominator is the number which comes after than, that is the second number, that is 105 into 100. 45 divided by 105 into 100. If you are very good in calculation, you will obviously come to know that answer should be less than 45%. Answer should be less than 45%. Answer cannot be equal to 45%, because if it is 100, then only 100 and 100 gets cancelled. Answer will be 45%. But here denominator is more than 100, so your answer cannot be equal to 45%. In fact, it will be lesser than 45%. So two options are eliminated. Now we have 43%, 33% and 39%. We will be going with our universal method. Take 10% of the denominator. 10% of the denominator is 10.5. 20% will be 21. So now if you have calculated 20%, you can directly jump to 40%. You can directly jump to 40%, that is 42. 20% double is 42. 40%. Your numerator is still more than 42, that is 45. So that means your answer is more than 40%. Your answer is more than 40%. Already we have eliminated two answers. You have only one answer that is more than 40%, that is 43%. So your answer for this question is 43%. Now we'll go to the next question, 24th question. So it is the question involving ratio. What is the ratio of machines manufactured by company C in the year 2002 to machines manufactured by company D in the year 2003? Ratio means numerator divided by denominator. You have to find the ratio. Numerator is machines manufactured by company C in the year 2002. C in the year 2002 is 105. So 105 becomes the numerator. 105 becomes the numerator. Two machines manufactured by company D in the year 2003. D in the year 2003. D in the year 2003. One second. D in the year 2003 is, look at the table. D in the year 2003 manufactured is 165. 165. Find out the ratio. 105 and 165. You have to cancel this numerator and denominator with the same number. So both the numbers are ending with 5. Definitely goes with 5. That is the first number comes to our mind. 5 2s are 10, 5 1s are 5, 21, 5 3s are 15, 1 remains, 5 3s are 15. Again 21 divided by 33, that you don't have in options. That means 21 and 33 can again be simplified. Both are multiples of 3. 3 7s are 21, 3 11s are 33. So your answer is 7 is to 11. 7 is to 11, that is option C. Students, don't be confused with the first option. First option is not possible, that is 11 is to 7. So your answer is 7 is to 11, that is option C. Now we'll go to the last question. Usually data interpretation questions will have 4 or 5 questions based on a single diagram. So here we have 5 questions. So this question says, how many machines remained unsold in the year 2002? So remained unsold in the year 2002 across all 5 companies. So that means you have to add all 5 companies unsold machines. All 5 companies unsold machines you have to add. So let us see company A unsold. How many machines have been unsold in company A? 122 is manufactured and 72 have been sold. So 122 minus 72. So it is 22 more than 100. It is 28 less than 100. So 28 plus 22 is 50. So A 50 machines have been unsold in company A. Second B 219 minus 89. 219 minus 89. 11 less than 100. 119 more than 100. 119 plus 11 is 130. So company B is 130. Company C 105 minus 84. 105 minus 84. This we have calculated for the first question. So 105 minus 84. 84 is 16 less than 100 and 5 is 5 more than 100. 105 is 5 more than 100. So 16 plus 5 is 21. So company C is 21. Now company D. Company D is 125 minus 60. 125 minus 60 is easy to calculate. 60 is 40 less than 100 and 125 is 25 more than 100. 40 plus 60 25 is 65. So company D is 65. Company E. Company E is 387 minus 269. 387 minus 269. Students, if you're very good in calculation, mental calculation that you have to practice, you don't have to write all these things in the examination. So just for explanation purpose, I am writing here 387 minus 269 is, if you see 87 minus 69. 87 minus 69 is 18. 3 minus 2 is 1. So 118. So all 5 companies have been done. Now you have to add 0 0 1 5 6 6 plus 8 4 14. That 1 carries 4. That means your answer should end with 4. Your answer should end with 4. So this is possible. This is definitely not possible because answer is not ending with 4. and C is not possible. So your answer can be A, D or E based on the last digit. Now you add, carry 1 plus 1 2 plus 6 8, 8 plus 2 10, 10 plus 3 13, 13 plus 5 18. So your answer should end with 84. You have only one option D. So your answer is 384, that is option D. Yes students, that concludes the 5 questions of data interpretation that have been asked in our mock test 1. So stay tuned for all our videos and please subscribe to our channel, so that motivates us to bring more and more videos. So and keep sharing these videos to your friends so that they also get benefited. Thank you.